Today I was going to be sharing my top 5 Warframes in Warframe. Links to all the builds would be in the description, so you can go ahead and check them out. So I'm going to be going on a category from best to worst, basically. Well, it's not really worst because they're top 5, but you know what I mean. So we're starting with number 5, and that's NEKROS. NEKROS, there's a lot that he offers into a group and a single player experience as far as like doing missions, any mission he can do. The thing with NEKROS is that he has to really be set up to be played. So you're gonna need a lot of good mods. You're gonna need to go out and do all the farming and stuff. So NEKROS is definitely one of the harder ones to play in the beginning. So if it's like an entry level kind of thing, I wouldn't recommend NEKROS. That's why I'm putting him as number 5, because he is a very powerful frame. Don't get me wrong, but it takes a lot of effort and work to get it to where it is. But once you get him rolling, man, he is a beast. He can handle anything. The pets absorb all your damage, and it just gets ridiculous. He's just like unstoppable once you get him modded out. Number 4 on the list is OCTAVIA. OCTAVIA is very interesting because since it is a music class, it's something completely different in Warframe. She can offer a lot to single player and also team based, because a lot of the powers actually buff with the team, and the team could even cooperate in dancing with your music to get buffs like extra damage, invisibility, doing moving faster, you know. But typically the way I play OCTAVIA is that I would just use it for invisibility and that's it. Don't really use it for the extra damage. And you know, that's something that it's cool that it has that, but it makes it kind of difficult to play sometimes. So that's why she's number 4 on my list, because she's not like super easy to play. She definitely takes a lot of work, and this is almost similar to NEKROS, where it's gonna be a lot of modding to try to get her to be proper. But it's still, she's definitely a lot easier to unlock as far as modding than NEKROS is. So that's why I have her as number 4 on my list, because she can shred stuff. She can rip things apart, man. You throw the little drum ball thing on the ground and that's it. Like, everything's dead because they're all killing themselves because they hate that beat so much that they want to destroy it. But all they're doing is buffing the damage of it. So she can be insane when played right. Number 3 on my list is INAROS. INAROS is a really amazing frame. And it's so weird that there's not a lot of YouTubers and there's not a lot of people that really talk about INAROS. And it kind of shocks me because it's like he's pretty much invincible. There's nothing that could kill you ever. You throw a vitality on your build, and you throw like maybe a rage or something. You have unlimited energy, unlimited health. Like, the only way you could possibly die is if you literally just stand there and just don't play the game. You know, like, he's extremely powerful. And the thing that makes him so amazing is that he has amazing crowd control. And that's something that I didn't even look at in the beginning. I just looked at him because of his strength of being able to like resurrect himself and do all these things. But you don't even want to die, because like just seeing an INAROS go into the casket is like saying, like, it's almost disheartening. Like, it hurts your feelings when you see somebody go into that. It's like, come on, you died? Really? Are you serious? You died? You know what I mean? So INAROS is amazing crowd control. He has like tons of ways to heal himself. He's just pretty ridiculous. Number 2 on my list is MESA. MESA is out of this world. She is amazing at damage, amazing at crowd control. She's an amazing survivor. Pretty much every single power in her tray is 100% useful. And that's what's like absolutely amazing about MESA. The only ability that I really don't use that much personally is the one, and that's what it does is it buffs the damage of your next shot. So you basically use it, and then you'll buff the next damage on your like primary weapon or whatever. I don't use it that much, and I never really seen a reason to use it really, unless you're fighting like maybe like a Nox or something. But then again, why am I gonna waste my time pressing the 1 when you got the 4, which the 4 just rips everything to shreds anyway. So that's why she is insane, because she has out of this world crowd control. So if you don't feel like holding onto your 4 all day, then you could just hit your 2 and watch everything try to unjam their gun for hours and hours on end. You know, so she is ridiculous. And my top Warframe, my number 1 Warframe is Nidus. He's my go-to for everything. No matter what it is, I bring him out and he destroys it. The thing that's amazing about Nidus is that he has 1, amazing crowd control with a 2. That is just ridiculous crowd control. It's pretty much like you take Vuban and you take like Frost and you put them into 1, and it's like a totally different play style though, because it sucks everything to the center of the thing, and then you can go ahead, you can do 2 different kind of play styles. You could either smash your 1 to stomp on them and buff your damage of your powers, which like that just alone reminds me a lot of that game Prototype. I don't know if you guys ever played that, but that game back in the day was really fucking cool because you could fly around, you can do all sorts of like crazy like infecting craziness. I don't know, like pull a sword out of your hand and stuff. Well, that pretty much, you get that same feeling when you're playing Nidus, and that's what's so beautiful about that Warframe, is that he basically has the best crowd control, best damage, and then you could say, okay, I guess I'll use my primary weapon for a little bit. You can do that too. You know, you could shoot your main primary weapon, you know, have fun, melee, whatever, but his powers outshine everything because he has self-healing, he can heal the team, he is invincible when you put the tether onto a mob. So you can go to like wave 1 million and never have a fucking problem with Nidus. And that's what's so ridiculous about Nidus, is that he is ridiculously awesome if you play it right. You know, and that's the thing about it, is that it's actually skill based, and that's what I like about Nidus, is that it takes a little bit more effort to try to get good at it. You know, so it's not like INAROS where he's like invincible, you know? So it's a very different play style, and that's why I love him. But yeah, that's my top 5 Warframes. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't, and I'll see you on the next one. Later, guys.